Hey guys and girls, French Blair here. So Blair is currently faster than at least Valby, I would say Mal Valby, in the new bridge tracking mission. He's breaking fast. He's a beast, as you did see during the gameplay sometimes, and that is just crazy to me. I could just go with my bike and dash, and everything that's going to spawn on the way is just going to die. I can spawn kill shit just by going forward with my bike, which to me is a big move. That's big. That means a lot. That means there's some DPS going on, and the build is strong, unquestionably so. All right. So now, well, you know that backpack from Halloween? Check this out. Looks cool, huh? When you jump. I mean, doesn't he look super cool and cool like that big fire gun? It's nice little pumpkin, funny coral, just like the Joker. I mean, to me, it is my favorite skin by far. Anyways, you are not here for the skin, but for the build. I assume so. So the highest possible damage on infected weapon, okay? Blair do not carry an exclusive weapon, so the second stat do not matter. However, the first stat is awesome. I have a few mods like that, which is really cool. To infected weapon. Infected weapon, what it does is insane, okay? Every time you hit an enemy one time, it's then going to trigger and to deal so much damage over time, which Blair already does, and this is just exponential, okay? So you can go pretty crazy with that mod, okay? So super cool, super fun, very, honestly, he might be one of the best Descendants to make use of this mod, if not better than Frena. I would not think so, but I think it's pretty close. Then we have a next level recipe, which I haven't used much, but it's awesome. No, it's great for the bike gameplay and for overall damage and simplicity. So it looks kinda cool when you have fire under your feet, okay? Then I decided to go with double range, which on him is massive. Just think of it, okay? You are going really fast with your bike, and every time you hit an enemy, it's going to get inflamed, okay? And the damage is going to happen. And multiply that by an insane amount of range. So I don't know how DPS works exactly. I mean, it's damage per second, but considering that you are on your bike and you just need to be near an enemy, not even near, like kinda close, like you are going to hit everything in one or two seconds max on a massive spawn zone. So I mean, I think the gameplay speaks for itself. So yeah. Cooldown is not even important here. It's not even something you care about. You can go crazy on the damage, okay? So what you want to do mostly is to match your cooldown here with your duration, okay? So the skill number 1 has a duration of 10 seconds and the cooldown is 9.5 seconds. And honestly, everything dies with your skill number 1. It is really rare that you have to use this. You can use it by choice to do more DPS sometimes, but you're going to be slower, okay? So yeah. So I would say extremely comfortable build. You don't need cooldown, you don't need to even need like crit rate, I mean skill concentration, front lines, and that's it. You have 100% crit rate with that, easy. So Blair is just awesome. Power increase, just because once again you don't really care about cooldown, so you can go with that. And skill simplification, just to have even more damage because you can, once more. Skill concentration for damage. Skill extension is important, okay? Simply that, just skill extension and you reach exactly what you want to reach here, which is a duration that's slightly higher than your cooldown. And that's about it. MP conversion, enable fingers still to have that decent cooldown going on. It's also useful with your number 3 and 4, which if you want to use them often. So yeah, let's go to the next part of the bit. So once again, you don't care about cooldown too much, so you can go crazy. I went with dimension and skill critical hit damage to really just make sure my damage is broken high. Crazy high, okay? For the set, I went with the Firebrand Auxiliary Power, which to me is once again I think it is the best for this playstyle on this dungeon. It is questionable depending on the game mode, such as Purge, where it might not be, but here it is the best. Also, it adds up some range and it adds up some duration, which is very welcome and actually matters very much because it makes you reach that sweet spot. So yeah, if you want to screenshot fire resistance and max HP, I mean, you could go with MP. Blair does not need too much MP, so I would say you cannot care too much about the stats on these components if it is to play Blair, okay? Just so you know. Normally, HP, MP would be the best combo, but I don't necessarily have it here. Lazy. For the arcade tuning, I went with fire corrosion, simple, strong. Is it the best currently? I guess I will need to check what's new and maybe there is something better, but this is strong. Crit damage, range, power, crit rate. You actually need this. You do need that extra little bit to reach 100 very fast and easily. All right. Yeah. So now let's go to the reinforcement cooldown, just to be able to spam like crazy. With this, okay, with that extra 24, you are going to reach approximately 850, and the max is 900. If you want some numbers, so you are going to be almost capped on cooldown, but not capped, which is completely fine. But here a little bit of HP because so you don't die, and some if you want some extra power, or if you want to use a hypernova, you have that in the bag, because why not? This gives you an extra 7.8% extra damage overall, like raw, on anything you do after you throw your sword around. I don't need it, I don't use it, but I still have it there on the side just in case I want some extra damage. Okay, thanks to a viewer that reminded me the importance of the truly deadly arson. This gun is going to, this gun buffs your damage, okay? If you read the description, which I won't do here, you basically get a buff, which is right there, okay? So approximately 21%, almost 21% extra skill damage just like that, just by using your abilities. And also it looks kinda cool in his hands and fits him, so why not? You can also always use a sword, you know, nothing wrong with that. Well, yeah, looks cool as well. So, what do you think of Blair? Do you think he's cool? I mean, I personally think he's just awesome. I mean, check this out. Fire on the ground, everywhere you go. Everything there's mass. I mean, the flame zone is obviously fucking massive. Reminds me of something. Okay, so tell me in the comments what you think with him. Extremely fun, cool looking character, super cool. What test do you need? Powerful as well. What test do you need for bridge tracking, guys? Anyways, yeah, thanks for watching. Bye bye. Oh yeah, thank you as well for the support. There's a lot of you guys. The community is awesome. Bye.